Hello and welcome to Micro High. I'm Waldstein Molossia, president and old man of the school. I bet you're wondering why I'm addressing you today. No, you're not in trouble, but I'm here to present to you today something a little different. This episode has no plot and certainly no ending, but it is a beginning. Several, in fact. Today you will see for the first time the episodes that never made it to air. Archival issues have meant that I can't show you all the episodes that were canned, but what ones that are in the SBC archives will be presented in all their glory. There are a number of reasons why an episode is cancelled. Maybe the plot is bad, maybe there are technical issues, or maybe it is simply too difficult to make. Some episodes that were planned never even had filming begin for them. You're also going to see some artwork for episodes that were never used, as well as concept introductory titles for the show. This is not your ordinary Micro High. This is Micro High from the classroom floor. Our first episode that wasn't comes from Season 3. Intended to come after my brief flirtation with Juice, this episode was going to be the complete opposite. This particular episode was to center around the popular Micropolitan Lounge changing its rules to be a watering hole for people over 21 years of age and what the students do to get it back to 18. Presented to you now as it was left, here is Dry Zone.
Sirocco, I'm concerned. The last 3 homework assignments I've set have not been attempted by you, much less completed. You're not going to pass your exams at the end of this year if you keep this up. What's the reasoning behind this, Sirocco? Why aren't you doing your work?
You only live once.
Ah, thank heavens the week's finished.
I was thinking maybe we could all go out to the Micropolitan tonight and get totally out of it.
You're a bit behind the times, aren't you, A1? We've been planning it since we sobered up last Sunday. Sirocco's cleared his memory card so he can take all the pictures as usual.
Tell him to stop taking pictures of my boobs, by the way. It's kinda creepy.
I distinctly heard you say, tits out for the camera, and out they came, A1. You also threatened to drown his camera in whiskey if you didn't get your boobs on camera, so what could he do?
You lie.
The only thing he loves more than that camera of his are his beloved Rams.
You know I wouldn't have done that, Charlie. I am respectable. Your mind was addled by alcohol.
This was after your first shot.
Man, I'm rowdy.
Come on, in a few hours we'll get a chance to get totaled. Let's get home and get ready.
No tits out tonight.
I wouldn't put money on it.
You're dressed pretty fancy for the occasion, Cave.
You know I like to dress fancy.
But what about later on when we're all totally out of it? You'll get beer and stuff all over you. Alcohol belongs in your mouth, not on your shirt after all.
Ellie, I'm Irish. There's not much we don't know about drinking or how to not get it on your clothes. I've been getting wasted longer than Charlie has.
And at least you can still stand afterwards.
Where is that great carbonara anyway? I didn't see him come in with you.
Oh, he'll be with A1. They'll be here soon after she's put her hair back in place and he's dried off.
Nearly 2 years, huh? Better man than I am.
They're coming in now.
Cute, aren't they?
I've lost count of the number of times I've had to stop them doing that in here. Oi. A1, Charlie. Cut it out. Wait till you're wasted, huh?
They're 18. Everyone's desperate to get into each other's pants at that age.
You're hardly the authority on the subject. You're 19.
Ah, but who's been there done that? Him?
Attention everyone! Attention everyone! Can I have your attention please?
Sirocco, is he wearing a hockey mask?
This isn't the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, is it?
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Micropolitan Lounge. Some of you will know that the lounge is under new ownership. I am the new owner and my name is Nation Ear. I hope you're all going to have a great time tonight, but first we need to go through some of the stuff that's changed.
Don't tell me they've shortened the opening hours from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m.
They wouldn't do that, surely?
I've had to think about this, and there are some new rules that have to be implemented if you're going to get on swimmingly here in the Micropolitan. It's not much. I'll just need a couple of seconds of your time. Right, so we'll start off with no smoking, no poking, no peeking, no sneaking, no snaking, no taking, no waking, no raking, no ranking, no spanking, no tanking, no talking, no chalking, no kissing, no sneezing, no wheezing, no woozing, no wawazzles, no canoodles, no noodles, no needles, no tweedles, no tweeting, no feeding, no footing, no footnoting, no footholding, no shareholding, no bolding, no Italicizing, no Italians, no Mexicans, no North Koreans, no South Koreans, no Korean War veterans, no Civil War veterans, no veterinarians, no septuagenarians, no octogenarians, no geraniums, no gentleness, no politeness, no politicking, no ticking, no talking, no clocking, no rocking, no rolling, no bowling.
This guy needs a life.
No billing, no swilling, no killing, no culling, no cussing, no musing, no fussing, no yes. And you'll especially like this one. Absolutely no alcohol sales to any person under 21 years of age.
One of the biggest challenges in making an episode of Micro High has been how to design the introductory title. In Season 3 there were several designs kicking around before the 50s theme was adopted. You saw one of the titles in that last episode, and here it is again in a slightly different fashion. Remember that whole Hunger Games craze? We were going to get in on that too. This one proved too hard to film and was abandoned before it came to shooting the actual competitions. An advertisement for this episode was shown atop the Micro Wiki forums for a while, but that was as far as it went. Sit back with some popcorn and prepare to enjoy the farce that was the snack games.
Oh, stop squirming and hold still, Fitz. It'll be all over and done with soon enough.
They're going to pick me, I just know it. Rathunis, you have to help me.
Oh, shut up and grow some hairs, girl. I had to go through the whole process when I was your age.
That's easy for you to say. This is your last year.
Look, my name's in the draw about 50 times so I can get extra credit. You? Your chances of being drawn in the games are about 1 in 4,000.
They'll pick me, I just know it.
Shut up or you don't get any scraps tonight.
Fireman. Bitch.
I sharpened these nails for the occasion. I'd hate to have to use them.
What if I do get picked?
Then you scream F the police and pull out your backup piece. Now get ready. I have to go places.
Man, your sister is such a pussy.
She's not the one with thrice her age and Tesserae in the draw though.
Bro, I'm up to 65, I've got more chance than the rest of the school.
That's only because you've lived your life in anticipation for this day, so you can shine like your big brother Mitchell.
Yeah, self-centered bastard. Still, young Fitzroy needs to harden up, drink a cup of concrete and grow some balls and stuff.
You'd like that, wouldn't you, Dranoria?
Yeah, I don't swing that way. And I'm not a pedophile.
So how do I get her to snap out of it?
Pop a cap in her ass or something.
No thank you.
Hell, that's the signal. We better get to school.
I'd better get back and drag Fitzroy along. She'll be wetting herself by now.
Sirocco, do you think they'll pick me?
Course not. You've only got your 7 entries in the games. They haven't picked someone with the minimum entries for their years since 1973.
Promise me when this is all over I can go back to being weird. I like being weird. Weird is all I've got. That and my sweet style.
Good morning, students, and welcome to the 74th Annual Appetizer Games. I trust you're all eager to get started, but first, the Department of Education has prepared special video for us all to watch. Land ashore, if you'd please. Now, wasn't that a wonderful video? Yes, it was. We must always remember to never annoy the Department of Education again. But daylight is burning. It is time to choose the tributes to represent our fine high school at this year's Appetizer Games. We'll go with the ladies first.
50 shillings says it's you.
Shut up.
Fitzroy.
They bloody picked her. Fitzroy. Fitzroy. Bastards, let her go. I volunteer.
Ah damn, it's always fun when the young ones get sacrificed. Fine Rathunas, get up here.
Aw crap, what have I done? Fitz owes me big for this when I get back.
Well, I must say this is a big surprise. A big hand for the lucky volunteer. A brave choice. Well. Okay. Time to pick the lucky gentleman to represent Micro High.
50 simoleons says you don't get it.
Bets on sis. Prepare to be hit with the full force of capitalism.
Oh, this is interesting, I must say. Sirocco, you here?
Oh no, why does it have to be me? Might as well get it over and done with. Yeah, Molossia, I'm here.
Hot damn, 100 simoleons in one day.
Damn you, capitalism.
Oh, excellent. Well, Micro High, here we have it. Our fine school's 2 tributes for this year's Appetizer Games. Well, may the odds be ever in your favor, and go out there and give them hell. Particularly Reinhardt College, they hats.
They won't pick me, you said. I had a 1 in 4,000 chance, you said. I was home free, you said. Stupid woman, they picked me.
Hey, let's not forget I volunteered.
Let's not get sidetracked. You lied. You knew they'd pick me.
It's hard to believe that you were my sister given your incredibly low intelligence.
What you talking about, Rathness?
It's the luck, or lack thereof, of the draw. Nobody was to know. I don't get why you're so angry anyway. I'm the one going into the arena to do valiant battle for the high school, not you. You're 12, you've got the whole of your education ahead of you. I'm 18, I haven't. Now pipe down and give me a hug.
Another intro title concept was for an encyclopedia. You can probably understand why it was never used when you see it. Zalondian leader Haakon Lindstrom wrote a play earlier in the year about a fabulous king-queen thing. While it was never performed as such, it did find its way onto the show. Technical issues slowed production right down, and when it kicked off again, it was decided to start the episode from scratch. Here's what you missed.
I am the rightful queen and monarch of this place, bitches. Swings handbag and knocks people to floor. Look sad.
Hern. I am Inspector Dr. Inspector Sun and I have a warrant to inspect stuff.
Do you have a warrant?
No, I thought you had it.
I gave it to you just before we started recording.
We're recording this?
No shit, you fool. Were you not listening to Landisha before?
I never listened to Landisha.
Well, who does? Now would someone mind telling me what the hell that was yesterday?
I don't know, but if we replace the green screen with a picture of a tram depot and ditch the timestamp, we could be in for an Oscar.
But I've already got 3 Oscars. I keep them in a hutch in my backyard and feed them carrots and communists.
For heaven's sake, you lot, we're never going to get this play right by the performance tonight.
Well, we've got the dress rehearsal this afternoon after school, right?
Wrong. Molossia had to cancel it at the last minute so he could clear out all the squatters. They've made a hell of a mess, so there's nowhere we can go.
Gee, way to take a dump on our biscuits.
Time for another introduction. This was the first 50s one to be adopted, although it was eventually scrapped for the one we know today. This one was to be used for my episode, The Eternal Principle, but it wasn't. Stupid director. There was also a lot of artwork designed for within the show you never saw. Take a look at what didn't make the final cut. And now for the final introduction. This long one was to be used for the End of the World special last year, but after Persanian leader James Willery came up with the idea of calling the episode Christmas at Ground Zero, the more upbeat one was used instead and this one consigned to the dustbin. Until now. And that's it. That was the micro high you never saw. I hope you enjoyed this preview of things that were to come but didn't. Certainly puts a new look on the show, doesn't it? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in October for the grand finale.
Do any of you even stick around for this ending joke? Do any of you even lift?